Did you know that relationships are termed as chemistry? Mm. So now, you feel like there's chemistry between this one and this one. So you used to have those things at school, like there's chemistry. So sometimes I would think, but chemistry it was not one of the simplest subjects at all. I don't think it changed since then. I think it is still one of the not easy subjects. So that chemistry is the same as feelings. So what do you mean, like feelings? Like there's feelings. This when they talk about chemistry, they are talking about feelings involved. So you can see how powerful feelings are. They are so powerful that, in normal sense, in normal understanding, they just termed it as chemistry because there was no way of defining it. Well, at least it was in biology because the term we thought for biology was a bit different. It required reproduction, it required organs, things like that. But chemistry is sort of like it's chemical, like the reaction, there's some energy transferring and all that. So that was about feelings. And today we are going to talk about feelings. I want to talk about feelings, but not basically feelings related to the chemistry and all of that, but just feelings of how you feel, how you feel. So thank you for tuning in today. My name is Annie TK, and I am happy to have you here always, always. So there's a book that I read not so long ago, and it was talking about feelings. I actually liked that book so much. It's called Feelings is the Secret. You know, in this place where we're talking about, you see, in this space where we're talking about manifesting the things that we want, manifesting the desires that we have, like having our dreams come fulfilled. Like, how do you just come in life and you just move normally, like you are a passerby? In one of my classes this week, my teacher was talking about how back then he would receive money, like he would receive money, and the way it has come, money would come, but then it would go. So one of us just said that, yeah, so the money would just come to pass. Like, it was so funny. Like, money comes to pass, comes to pass. So that was the joke there then. But then today I want to talk about feelings, really. So, and feelings that I'm talking about are feelings of like anger, of joy, of sadness, of surprise. Those are feelings. Like, how do you react when you're surprised like that? Because these are things of manifesting. At the end of the day, we want to manifest everything that we everything that we want. Those dreams that you've always had, those dreams that you have, and now you feel like maybe I'm too old for it. You are not too old for it. Back then, when I was way younger, I used to think that when I reach a certain age, I would stop having dreams. Like, I would stop dreaming of maybe fancy stuff. I would stop dreaming of nice things. I thought you outgrow some of those dreams, but I realized you actually don't outgrow. You never outgrow those dreams. In fact, if it's a wedding that you want, you will always desire a wedding. If it is that car, maybe a Range Rover, maybe a Maserati, any kind of car, you will still desire that car no matter the age. So do not think that because you have grown, you have outgrown. And who told you that that age is not a number? Oh, surely it is just a number. It's about how you keep yourself up. After working in some spaces, I now believe that age is just a number because you'll find people that you would think normally that they are born of maybe 70s, 60s, and then they're telling you they're only 20 years. But the physical appearance is basically not that. So age is indeed just a number. Well, let's go straight. I was telling you about the feelings, the sadness, the joy, the excitement, the worry, the fear, the anxiety. All these are feelings that these are all feelings that we feel in our body. Now, our subconscious accepts that which we feel as true. That which you feel as true. That is why you don't really have to. That's why I would think that if you can manage your feelings, then you can manage a lot of things. Because remember, we had shared sometime here and we said that we actually agreed whether you're there, but you nodded your head or you didn't nod your head. We agreed, me and you. We agreed that the subconscious is what actually manifests the things that is within us. The subconscious is you, but you feed it from your conscious. The conscious is your everyday life. It is what you actually feed, and it's what you actually feed. Then it sends the message to the subconscious, and then the subconscious produces. That's why you notice when you're in certain circles, when you're in certain spaces, you realize you keep changing in a certain way. But because your consciousness is in that space, and that space keeps sending messages, whether you know it or you don't know it, keeps sending it to the subconscious, and the subconscious now produces what we see later as the result. I told you my pastor says if you have like 5 poor friends, you are surely the 60th one. If you have 5 rich friends, you are the 60th one. If you have 5 friends who are night dancers, surely number 6 we know who it is. So so mind the 5 people who are around you, because you are surely the 60th one. Oh yes, you are surely the 60th one. So now you have to choose your company wisely. You have to choose your company wisely. And you can also be the 60th one, being in other spaces. Then when you come back, you can help those that you left back then. Don't feel guilty to stay in a certain environment when you honestly feel like you're going to be the 60th of that number. And if you don't want to be the 6th, some of you like being in certain spaces to identify with certain things because you want to act like you are humble, yet we know in your heart you are not humble at all. But oh, I have to be here, it will look like I abandoned these people. Okay, you abandoned them. You be number 6 of those people. For you, just see your company and see the surrounding. Do you want to be the number 6? Or are you the one who is, okay, just check yourself and see. But back to feelings. The subconscious, I told you, it accepts what you feel as true, like as the reality. For example, you don't attract what you want, but you attract what you are. Exactly. You don't attract what you want. You can be saying that I want to be rich, maybe I want to be great, I want to achieve this, I want maybe to write a book, I want to acquire this. It is not about what you want. It is about what you are. And remember, what you are is what is in your subconscious. And what is in your subconscious is what the conscious has been feeding. And what the conscious has been feeding is what is the surrounding and the things you have been hearing, the things you have been sharing, the things you have actually been speaking. There's certain things that you shouldn't be joking about. No, 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 no. Don't joke about funny things. Like the things where everyone's saying, ha, na ero bwavu, manya bichi. Ero bwavu, obwavu nga buyitiridde, season nga mbi. Season eyo mbi, and you're feeling it because you're really feeling like, oh, when a season nga mbi. Like you find in a place and you find maybe beggars, or you find people on a stall, nga maybe season, like you find people in a stall and maybe business is not working. Then you look at it and it's happening season ngambi. Remember you have spoken, because the Bible tells us out of the abundance of your heart, the mouth speaks. Out of the abundance of your heart, what has consumed your heart, what has filled your heart makes you to speak. Whether it is a joke, whether it is for real, but it comes from what you have actually been, what you're feeling. Because what you feel, it consumes you, and then you speak it. So when you're reaching a stall and you see that there's something, maybe this are not working, business what, you can say, you're saying it innocently, genuinely. But that is what you're feeling. Exactly, subconscious is taking it as true, like that is true. And the subconscious having taken it that which is translated as there's too much poverty, surely you will be among the poor people. So what you feel is something that you need. What you feel is something that you really need to put into consideration. Don't just feel fwa. You can't just feel fwa. Like you get what I mean. You get what I mean. If you're feeling like you're feeling a certain way, try to find a way of expressing it. Find a way of expressing it in an orderly way, as long as, like, find a way of feeling it in an ordinary way, or find a way of speaking yourself into something that you want the feelings to change. Yes, I know it is hard, but who said it was simple? Okay, you tell me whatever is simple. Did you realize that even eating food is actually hard? For if it wasn't hard, there would be no eating competitions. But because it is a hard thing, there are competitions and they give medals or whatever money prizes for actually eating. Now for you, you are there looking for something simple. Controlling your feelings is simple because automatically you're going to see something and then you feel a certain way and your body is going to take it as true. Your body is surely going to take it as true. Now, that book that I read, I really want us to speak more about feelings. Just get a series of them. I'll be sharing little by little so that we can see how to actually manage our feelings. I personally am also starting it. It's not easy. We have all agreed it's not easy. But you see, the target is to actually be able to actually control your feelings. You don't just speak things just like that because you think you should speak. Sometime I was passing on it's one of those, those highways where there are stalls like by the roadside, where we buy things and they are stalled by the roadside. I went and bought some tomatoes. Actually, I wanted tomato. Were they tomatoes? Onions, because if you're living in the country where I am, there's a way onions are not in plenty. So I went to buy from those stalls because I surely believe they are cheaper. So I went there and I bought. So when I went and I bought, I gave her like a big note, like those big notes where you have to look for change. So when I gave her, she said, dala obwavu weebuli. Then I told her why. Then she said, and you because you've given me a big note. I told her, but this big note signifies money. So I don't think it is poverty that is too much. It is money. Then I told her, I don't think it's poverty that's too much. I think there's plenty of money. So she told me, no, that's how they say. They say that when currency is coming out in big notes, then there's poverty, there's scarcity. I told her, no, people with big notes are people with money. So I guess there's money in circulation, so money is in plenty. I told her, let's believe it like that. So she laughed about it, and I moved on and took what I wanted to take. But my main point was not that we're holding who has a big note, who has a small note, when, what. My target was, that thing which you have spoken, don't let me go with it like that. Don't let me appeal to your feelings. Don't let me to appeal to what you're feeling. Because we started saying that feelings are chemistry. What she feels, I'll end up feeling it. Do you get what I mean? I keep telling some of my good people that me, I don't want you to just come and see me in a hospital. You get, like when I am sick, don't just come and see me in the hospital. You get, and if there's some people who would come and see me in the hospital, I think I would be selective of who comes to see me in the hospital. Why would I be selective? It's not that meanwhile why would I be selective of who comes to see me in the hospital? It's because I am selective of who is coming to actually speak to me. Like not anyone will come and speak to me. You're going to speak bad things. Yes, I am selective. So when you see me like when maybe I'm going to give birth, I don't really just want people to come and see me because you're probably going to come and then see me. Maybe I have probably lost some calf blood, and then you're feeling like, oh my God, sorry. Like don't let your feelings too like you're going to be infectious for me. I don't want that. I want people to come and say, oh what, my God, these blood levels have really gone up. But that is what I want. So if you have not been invited, now you know the reason. Now you know the reason. I don't like that negative vibe. It's not my thing. That is not how it works. But basically, what I am really trying to say is that mind the feelings around you. We're going to really share more about feelings. We're really going to talk more about feelings. Because, should really take note and watch your feelings. So this time around, what you're going to do, you're going to just watch out. You're going to watch your feelings. Try to control it this week until I come back. Control your feelings. Your feelings of anger, your feelings of sadness, your feelings of joy. Now, of joy, do not control. Because you see, what you focus on, you attract. Yes, what you focus on, you attract. When you focus on joy, everything joyful keeps coming to you. When you focus on sadness, everything sad keeps coming to you. When you focus on beautiful things, like even people who want financial growth, when you focus on wealth, poverty, freedom, that's what actually comes to you. The challenge is people wonder, okay, it comes to me, you ever focused for that one for 1 hour, and you think it will just come. Different things grow differently. A baby takes 9 months. A lamb takes 5 months. Hens take 21 days. Some things will happen in 24 hours. So you get, but everything happens at its right time. The vision will come to pass at its right time. So don't worry. When will it come to pass? When will it, you're looking for when will it come to pass? How about you just practice some of those principles? Or CDK, and you wait. Those are things which are going to happen and come to you. And as we continue, this is a series. I think it's a series that I want to start about feelings. so that we can learn. We can help ourselves to see how we can actually manage these feelings, to see how we can actually help ourselves. Because I tell you the truth, God is extremely faithful. While I was younger, I, I didn't know very much about God. You are actually there and you feel like, but I don't know much about God. You're thinking it's complicated because when you hear one preacher preaching and then they have very deep revelation, you feel like omuntu adoing like this is so deep. Like how much can I learn this much? You get? I did not even know that much. I don't even know that much now. But one thing I am so sure about is the faithfulness of God. God is faithful. So whatever He has written in the Bible is true. Yes, whatever He has written in the Bible is true. So yeah, there's something I also want to introduce to. We're with actually a friend today, and then we were discussing about nice things that we want to bring for you. It's called a mompreneur. Well, this is basically for the ladies. It's basically for the ladies, and it actually is going to help you grow within the 5 capitals. And the 5 capitals are social, economic, spiritual, physical, and intellectual. Those are the 5 capitals. So it will help you thrive actually in all those, because we want a holistic woman. That's the kind of woman that we need in this generation and in the generation to come. So we have started with women. Hey, my good guys, don't feel like you're left out. You're not left out at all, at all. But what you need to do for me, you have to send the ladies. Send them so that they come. And when they come, they won't stress you very much. I can promise you that. So it's called Mompreneur. It's basically about like all the 5 capitals like I have described to you. And we shall be having some sessions. I'm thinking of Mondays. And as you see the poster that I have, as you see the poster, you can see about it and get to know more about it. But I'll keep talking about it more since it is just in its initial stages. But I know it is a very powerful thing that you don't even want to miss. So as soon as you get that alert, just know there we are. So otherwise, thank you for tuning in as usual. I honestly don't take it for granted. I honestly don't take it for granted. So please subscribe, share with friends, like it. But also, you have to comment and tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. What do you think? You gotta say, what should we talk about? What is your problem? What do you think we should talk about? So, but there's a lot more to come. I am so determined. You should see me. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.